Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing here? Welcome to HSP as we present independent wrestlers around the world. By all means, check these guys out. We got several matches on this card. We love to give some exposure here to some guys that we know because, well, I was in the pro wrestling business. The important one was in the pro wrestling business, and we have some friends here that we want to show off. So sit back, relax, enjoy, grab some popcorn, check it out. We're going to start with our first match here. This came from Stranglehold Championship Wrestling. This is Damian Wayne Koskell taking on C.W. Anderson. Check it out.
Our next match is scheduled for one fall.
I'm here with the unpredictable one, Damian Wayne.
Tonight, C.W. Anderson, any other time, we are Extreme Horsemen. But unfortunately, we are scheduled to face each other's side of that squared circle, so that makes you my enemy tonight.
What did you do to prepare for this match tonight, Damian? Anything special?
You drink beer!
Hey, that sounds like a good idea right there. But what I did was just put into my head that I'm not friends with this guy tonight. They got us against each other, so I'm feeding into my brain that I can't stand C.W. Anderson.
Good luck to you. You look like you're ready to rock.
Introducing first of all, the minute-running badass, Damian Wayne! Damian Wayne! And his opponent,
ECW Original, The Rockwaller, C.W. Anderson. All right, we got some folks in the house that came to C.W. C.W., what do you got to say to these guys? And then what do you got to say to Damian? He says he's geared up to take you on tonight.
First off, how's everybody tonight? Come on, that's not good enough. Let me hear you. How is everybody? You see, being an ECW original means pride because we revolutionized professional wrestling. And tonight, my friend, Damian Wayne, is getting ready to be taken to the extreme. So, Damian, if we can't get along tonight, we just have to get it on.
Good luck to you. Do what you do.
and his opponent, C.W. Anderson! This match is one fall.
Three now, kid.
Come on, CW, show us what ECW can do. ECW! ECW! Come on, CW! Punch him in the face!
And Damian Wayne came out with the victory there. Looking sharp here over CW Anderson. Definitely a great match. Make sure you check out Stranglehold Championship Wrestling. They're also on YouTube. Now our next match here, it involves me. I was the Cruiserweight Champion, and I'm defending my title in a triple threat match. Check it out.
Oh, Dexter breaks it up. Over in the corner. And another. Dexter going to work. What do you think? The first thing is you gotta get one of them out of there. You can isolation of them. You can isolate one of them out of the floor. Take a knee out or something. Dexter picks out. 1, 2. And there's set 2. We'll get a little simple. He doesn't have a little, head towards there to the right. There you go. Flag, pick him up. Put him over and down. There's Dexter. Big Papa on the flag on the floor. Big Papa. The flag is back in. Let's see eyes. Dexter breaks it up. What do you think about that here? You think it hurts? I'm sorry. Picks him up. Where's he going? That was a lot of things to get over. And he kicks out. Drops the leg. Dexter. Throwing Dr. Black to the floor. Into the fields. That goes the flag.
And there we go, folks. Good match there. Triple threat. End up losing the title there. But now we've got another great match here. We've got my good friend Blackness Jack taking on TDT in a street fight. Check it out.
His teeth down on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. And TDT's wife just handed him a deck blasted kendo stick.
That is a good wife right there.
Oh!
The scars! I've lost my voice.
Stop the madness!
You gotta wonder if Blackness even feels this pain.
Oh!
God!
Oh my God.
One more stiff shot.
To our PG fans that wasn't expecting this brutality, I sincerely apologize for what's going on right now. Oh my God. TDT is on fire.
I don't like this at all. Blackness, get up. Oh no, and he's dragging him by the hair.
Leading him back to the ring. I'm not sure what he's gonna do with him here.
Oh!
Right to the head.
Right to the head! Just cracked the skull of Black-Ass Jack! By God!
You gotta wonder if that's the sound of the cane hitting his head or a watermelon. It sounds like a watermelon busting every time.
No!
No! This type of stuff shouldn't be legal. That's a legend.
Stop it! This is too much.
This is getting very.
I can't
very
take
quick.
it. I cannot take this brutality. Please don't break
I'm not
nothing.
sure. I'm not sure what he's setting up for. He's got Blackness sitting in the chair.
This ain't.
I think he's getting a full
Oh
head
no,
of
no, he
steam.
better not. He better not.
Full head of steam.
These people need to shut up. You're just hanging them up.
Sitting in
A
the chair.
dog-a clothesline
Oh,
in the chair.
And it's gone. Out of the Firestar Pro
Oh
Wrestling.
no! Was that a low blow?
That was a low blow.
And there's nothing Big Bite can do about it.
Hey, it may be dirty, but you got to take advantage of matches like this to get any advantage that you can.
That is right. This is no DQs.
Oh, he's got one of the barriers.
Anything goes.
Measuring up. Oh my gosh.
Come on, we only got 2 of those.
That has no give.
Oh, go give. Black is still exciting the fans here.
Blackness Jack can start a riot any second. I admire somebody like that.
And pain is a part of what we do, and these 2 are just turning it up. Oh my
One more
God.
stiff shot across the back.
Blackness is coming back this way.
Blackness is coming
Blackness
back to
is
the
coming
shopping,
back this way.
shopping cart. Oh, what's he looking for here? Has he got friends living under there?
He probably does.
I think he lives under there, to be honest.
Probably could. What is that?
It's a dead blasted table!
Jesus!
A table has just been brought out here in the Firestar Arena. It's TD in full control.
No! That's my television! That's my television! No!
A flat
television!
screen.
Cam, where did they get that from? Did they steal it from your house?
To be determined.
a perfectly good flat screen TV has just came into play in this match, and I am highly upset that I didn't get to use it yet.
And it sucks. It sucks because Golden Girls was on tonight, and I was ready to get down.
Thank you.
I'm about to have a heart attack over here.
It's all right, Cam. We thank you for being a friend.
Oh.
Oh, kendo stick across the back of TDT.
And not to mention our already busted up kendo stick, which makes it even more dangerous.
Oh!
Bouncing off the head of TDT.
And we could definitely be seeing color in this match real soon.
I think I just caught a braid.
Oh! More to the arm with that shot.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Chill out! Chill out!
Oh! Stiff shot.
Projectile!
That stick breaking off into the
Projectile!
crowd.
That was projectile.
And Black is parting the sea here.
Oh, there we go. Part 2.
Let's check the.
I'm not sure what.
Let's go see if that hit
for.
a fan.
He's got that table. He's got that small. It's
These
not a
two
full-size table
are straight
either.
up killing each other, and that table is not gonna get. Oh no! You see the size of these men? You see the size of these men? These people.
That table is very,
It is.
fragile.
It's curtains. It's curtains the second somebody hits that thing.
And I think this is personal, you know?
This is very personal.
This has
right
been
now.
personal from the beginning. These two started out wrestling each other. I guess they wanted to try each other's emotions, but I truly believe they both had this in mind.
I mean, the whole arena itself, the carnage is unreal.
Oh, gentlemen. Lactus is
Wait,
laid
no.
out on the table.
TDT, get down from there.
TDT's on the apron.
Get down from there.
No.
Get down from there. You're gonna regret this.
No, don't do it.
You have a life to live.
No,
You have a career to fulfill.
No.
What is he doing?
You have dreams to chase.
He's climbing the ropes. What is he doing?
Please
No,
no.
he thought better. No.
Splash!
Oh my God.
Through the table! My God! Both men are down! Somebody needs to get in there.
Cover?
My God!
Is somebody? I think they're both out.
I think it's time to call the ambulance.
That table.
That's the cover! That's the cover!
1, 2.
Oh,
He's still hanging on.
What?
My God, he kicked out.
How?
I know I said I didn't like the guy, but you
How?
have to admire that resilience.
How did Blackness Jack kick out of that? And Big Bite is beside himself. He's just taking a seat on this one. And these people are in shock. Prince Mutima's out here with a big wow.
Jesus. I'm almost at a loss for words.
This match has not gone on for that long, but we've literally seen everything but the kitchen sink thrown. And if they look really hard, I think they can find it.
Yes.
They find a kitchen sink. I tell you what, I'm changing my day job.
I can't believe I just seen them go through a table.
That table
It's destroyed.
just
It's out of.
like crushing a grape underneath a foot. It was unbelievable. Those two men's bodies going through that.
And mind you, that table is not supposed to bend that way.
No,
the
it
fact
was-
that it broke.
Speaks to the impact that they just made.
And TDT just throwing Blackness Jack back in the ring.
And Black this crutch in hand.
He has a crutch. He's got a crutch.
Oh no, this is.
Oh, right to the gut. Black is still showing some fight. This is amazing after going through what he's going through. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my goodness!
A huge slam from Blackness Jack. That could possibly be it.
Cover.
1, 2. Oh!
Oh, TDT with the big kick out.
Still hanging on.
Still hanging on. I'm not sure how these two guys are still going.
I'll tell you what, I would have tapped out after the kendo shit. Kendo stick.
No, shift. Shift is a hard thing. But these guys need to shift it into another gear if they're going to be able to come out on top in this match.
I
What?
see what you did there.
What is it going to have to take to put either of these guys out? I don't know.
I have no
Oh!
That was what a jumping knee by TDT right to the jaw. Staggers Blackness.
Oh!
Big body slam.
It only mean one thing.
What's he setting up for?
Never mind.
Is that no? Not the
Oh,
plastic.
come on.
Come on, Golden Girls is on tonight. Come on.
Rena Center
Oh.
is really gonna dig into my bank account for this one.
You got insurance on that?
I don't know, but TDT's looking at the top rope. We've seen this before.
He has the TV laid across Blackness. Oh, this is going to be HD in more than one way.
He could
Oh,
be
my
going for the Fire Star Frog Splash. Could it be it?
High risk,
no.
high definition frog splash coming. If he hits it,
Oh!
into a leg drop. Oh my God.
Big leg drop. You think TDT, nearly 300 pounds, coming off the top rope. It looks like he hurt himself in the process.
Hey, what about him? My dog on TV is broke.
I think
Everybody's worried about Blackness.
I think
TDT
he's
Pin, the cover.
No, he's
Oh!
down.
nearly not enough.
Nothing.
But only a 2 count.
I think it's still salvageable.
Says special guest referee Big Bite Martinez. This match continues on here at the Firestar Arena.
I mean, I think Big Bite's even in shock by what he's seen. I can't tell by the expression.
Yeah, I heard him speak a word of English just a second ago.
Yeah, you can tell he's excited then. Oh, big shoulder tackle in the corner.
Blackness is still going. TDT is still going. Oh no.
What is he setting up for now?
No.
Oh, he's still got the TV. Oh, no. Oh, right into the gut. He's got him in a seated position. What is Blackness setting up for here?
No, I do not condone this at home, folks.
No! Oh, my gosh.
Who did that affect more?
I don't know.
Blackness Jack's so hell bent on saying that he broke TDT that he's willing to put himself.
He almost, broke his own neck, just driving himself into TDT head first.
Chair Blackness is grabbing right
That's a
now.
good chair. At least take a broken chair.
And people,
Raising the ire of these fans that love TDT so much.
some fans are scared, some are happy, but every single one of them on their feet and watching. What happens next?
And the people here in Gate City trying to get behind TDT.
Their guardian is down. They need to lift his spirits.
A lot of first-time viewers here, they are in awe.
Oh my goodness. He's got the chair set up. This can only spell disaster. Oh wait!
Oh, the plasma right to the gut.
There goes Channel 3!
Oh, God!
I don't think it's salvageable anymore there, Cam.
Oh.
And that TV is done.
I think that's going to hurt your credit there, buddy.
Oh. I was putting out post-dated checks on that thing.
Well,
He's got him seated in the chair.
seated in the chair once again, but this time in the ring. TDT charging up. What is he charging up for?
The fans getting behind him.
Knee pads down. What's he coming for?
Oh! Busaiku knee kick!
Jesus! We can call that TD knee. That is it.
That has got to be it for Blackness. He has got to be done. But you can never guess with him. He may love the pain. TDT is so excited. He wants Blackness back up on his feet.
Looks like he's going to set up for the Gate City Slam. Could this be it?
Could this be it?
I'd say it has no choice for him at this point. If this doesn't work, nothing will. Oh no.
There it is! The Gate City Slam!
That
2,
is
3!
Jesus!
Wow.
What have I just watched?
Here's your winner, David Dangerous Carter, TDT!
Everything still upside down.
That's the closest thing you'll come to a human car crash, ladies and gentlemen.
What a match! My God! Both of these men literally just went through hell. But your winner and still the conqueror of the Gate City Street Fight, the Guardian, TDT.
What a match. What a match.
I even want to hit the showers after that one.
He definitely earned that one, folks. He definitely earned that one.
Pretty impressive match by TDT there, along with Blackness Jack. Definitely look for him over on the East Coast. You will see him a lot down in the North Carolina area, looking to expand his horizons here in the world of professional wrestling. But right now, let's take a quick commercial break. And we're back here. Thank you, Crystal Infinity, for always sponsoring us here at Heart and Soul Promotions. But now we've got another match here. We got a big match up here. This came from Lancaster Championship Wrestling. You may know the important one, but you don't know his cousin here, Amos Stolzeif, taking on the Red Scorpion. Check it out.
silence to pray before our next contest.
Respects and honors all, and I mean all people's religious beliefs, their views, and their culture. So out of respect for Lancaster County and the Amish folk, I will pray.
Man, oh man, what a match we had there. Red Scorpion retaining his title over Amos. And now we've got another match here. From Combat Zone Wrestling, we have Joey Corman in a triple threat with Brad Michaels. And let's check it out.
Say, Eric, who are they? They are the Urban Boys. They hail from Texas. Joey Corman and Samir. Joey Corman has held numerous singles titles out in Texas. Joey Corman and Samir together have held a number of tag team championship belts together. He has boxing trunks on. He sure does. And this has to be the opportunity of their careers here tonight. Wrestling in front of 1,500 strong in CZW. Brad Michaels comes to the ring, came here all the way from Oklahoma City, John House, a 3-year veteran himself. Brad Michaels. CZW reactions.
The United States can't get any worse because we travel all over the place.
For some
fucking a hellhole like this. And what do we get when we come out here? We get absolutely no respect.
I don't get no respect either, Eric. I understand him. I feel his pain. Let me guess, you like these guys now.
When you come up with something original, get back to me. But anyway, as I was saying,
with this Samir.
kicking people's ass all over the South, and you were supposed to be. I was so surprised. I looked at the booking sheet and it said Joey Corman and Samir versus Grant Thunder and Paul Lane. We done whooped our ass all over the South, and guess what? We get here and they don't have the balls to show up.
That's right. It was scheduled to be Thunder in London against Samir and Corbin.
We think three-way dance. You, me, Thunder here. We put it together. We work out with each other.
Did he steal those trunks out of Joe Frazier's bag, John? That's what I'm talking about, Eric Gargiulo. This is wrestling, not boxing. That's right, of course. Joey Corman, a 3.5-year veteran, John House, again, has held numerous singles titles down in Texas, many tag team titles together with Samir. Joey Corman trained Samir. Samir, a 3-year veteran. And of course, Samir has a background in shoot fighting and Taekwondo. Now their opponent, Brad Michaels, 3 years in the business. Brad Michaels has wrestled Samir and Corman several times, but never as part of a 3-way dance. It seems a little unfair to me if you are Brad Michaels walking in here with Corman and Samir. Did you say shoot fighting and Taekwondo? Yes. That's called mixed martial arts, to sum it up in one word. Thank you very much. I think that was 2 words. What? All right, enough of the shenanigans from Corbin and Samir. They come all the way here from Texas, and this is the best they got. Eric Gargiulo, I don't know what they're doing, but you know what? If they are a tag team, they should be working over their other opponent together and then duke it out later. Now, Samir, if Samir goes down for Joey Corman here as a favor, that means Joey Corman is going to be set pretty here at CZW. Same thing goes, bam, Corman and Samir. Will egos get in the way involved in this one, John House? Will Corman and Samir be able to stay together as a team, or will egos get involved and allow them to crumble as a unit? Egos always get involved when it comes down to self-advancement at your partner's expense, and I'm first-class proof of that, Eric Gargiulo. You used me as a stepping stone for well over a year now. We have seen similar situations, and what the hell is going on here? Save it for the room, boys. Get a room. We've seen similar Similar situations, John House and three-way dancing in CZW most recently with GQ and Chris Cassidy and Knox, where GQ and Chris Cash would come into the match together as a unit, but their egos would get in the way and they'd wind up breaking up before the match was over. And look at the agility of Samir. Beautiful total world head scissor from Brad Michaels.
Yeah, speaking of those three-way dances, who's been the most successful, Eric Gargiulo? It's been Chris Cash.
They've all won one apiece.
What are you talking about? See, you don't watch the same thing I watch. I see things for what they are. You see them for how you want to see them.
Joey Corner with a drop toe hold now. Samir. Right queen. That's enough. Maybe that's how they do it down in Texas.
He won't be having any kids, Eric.
Samir seems to have a little bit of a problem with his sexuality in there tonight. These over boys now all over Brad Michaels. You got to watch out for the look at a Falcon Arrow there from Joey Corman.
Oh yes, Stu-Nows go for a cover, Eric.
Samir now up top. Samir, what? Drops the knee, playing games, psyching out the fans here, showing a little bit of psychology here.
And what a way to make a CZW debut, Eric. 2-on-1.
Absolutely, you couldn't have asked for anything more. It was scheduled to be Mike Thunder and Paul London against Corbin and Samir. Mike Thunder and Paul London decided to chicken out, wussy out, whatever you call it. A roaring elbow and a miss.
That might do it, Eric.
And apparently Brad Michaels decided to step up to the plate here.
Not for long, Gargiulo.
Big boots in the midsection. Brad Michaels comes up, and they both sit out.
One of them's got to go for the pen, Gargiulo. There it is, right there.
Big splash by Samir.
Oh, here it goes.
It looks like the egos now, John House, are starting to cause this unit to come apart.
Because if one gets the pin, even though the other one doesn't get pinned, he still loses the match.
Oh, look at that. Again, get a room, you two. Get a room. And bring some protection with you, will you?
Ew. Eric Gargiulo, how dare you say that about the Overboys?
I said it. And Samir.
They're Overboys.
Yes.
They're Overboys.
Samir, you finally got it, huh? And wait a minute, Joey Corbin now turns the tables on Samir. Samir now and Corbin trading fisticuffs. Samir down after a shoulder tackle. He's about to dance in there. A little flagrant if you ask me.
Look at the agility, Eric.
Absolutely. Shoots off Samir. Samir with the reversal. Huda Kadrana there slides out. There's Joey Corbin. Samir getting frustrated with the lack of appreciation from this crowd.
Yeah, lack of appreciation from Eric Gargiulo as well.
Brad Michaels now, and Samir takes out Brad Michaels. And Samir may have hurt himself on
He may
that
have just banged his head against the concrete.
Samir may have hurt himself on that one.
That's why they call them high-risk maneuvers, Eric.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Joey Corbin now up top. What's he gonna do? A 4-4? Oh! Are you kidding me, Joey Corbin? I guess that's how they do it down in Texas.
Who got his own partner at the same time?
The ego once again getting involved.
It's not about ego, it's about self-advancement and making your name in CZW, the Combat Zone. Gargiulo.
Joey Corbin rolling Brad Michaels back into the ring. Joey Corbin now, is he checking on Samir or is he out there to inflict more damage on his partner? Corbin and Samir now battling it out on the floor. And Samir now looks like he's taking matters into his own hands against his teacher. Brad Michaels off the top.
With that one move, Eric, he changed the whole tide of this match and took out both of the Overboys.
Absolutely. That 450 from Corbin may have done more harm than good, as it looks like it may have woke up a little sleeping giant in Samir.
Samir still got his work cut out from him. He has to beat two opponents, not one, two.
Absolutely. Looks like now it is every man for himself. The first man pinned is the loser in this one, John House. Brad Michaels now all over Samir, the 3-year vet, who seems to have taken liberties throughout this match with his teacher. It's like a teacher-student match.
And what a way to make the name for yourself in CZW by beating two men on your debut match.
Absolutely, belly-to-back suplex by Samir. Now Joey Corbin once again, John House, is he checking on his partner? Maybe he is. I don't think at this point he really cares about his partner. He wants to win this match.
Absolutely. The standards set a little higher tonight here in CZW than on most normal shows out there in Texas.
What do you know about Texas anyway?
Oh, I know about Texas.
You know nothing about Texas.
Samir now up and over. Tope con hilo by Samir.
Beautiful high-risk maneuver there by Samir.
Samir is a man possessed right now.
He's going back up top for another high-risk maneuver.
They fit in well here in CZW. CZW well known.
And he missed, Eric, and that's why they call it a high-risk maneuver.
CZW well known for their high-risk junior heavyweight action.
On his own partner.
And Joey Corbin right now all over Samir. Now on Brad Michaels. Forearm shimmy to the back. And he likes to call that the centerfold. And that's got to be it.
And it is it, Eric. It's over.
And Joey Corbin drives home to Texas tonight a winner. And what a debut here. Impressive by the Overboys and Brad Michaels.
He has to drive all the way home with Samir. And he just beat him.
That's going to be an interesting car ride, isn't it? Corbin out checking on his partner and protege. You know, if I was Samir, I'd get another teacher at this point. What a debut. Very impressive debut from these three youngsters. Again, CZW seek out and find.
I'm not impressed, Eric.
CZW seeks out and finds the best young talent available to Combat Zone Wrestling out there.
And that was one hell of a match right there. Combat Zone Wrestling. If you've never seen it, you definitely need to go check it out because there's always some extreme stuff there and definitely a great match there by Joey Corbin. But now we've got another match here from Stranglehold Championship Wrestling. We got Big Brody here. He's taking on C.W. Anderson in the King Kong Bundy Memorial Match.
CJ, what's going on?
You want to know what's going on? I came here tonight because I heard that they were having a King Kong Bundy memorial match. And I thought that there was no man in this entire nation who could stand toe-to-toe with me. So who better to bring honor to the name of King Kong Bundy than Mr. No Damn Limits himself, C.J. Holloway. So what I'm here to do is I'm here to issue an open challenge to any man who thinks he's man enough to get in that ring with me.
It's quite a invitation there, CJ.
Damn right it is.
You're going to be able to back that up? You don't look like King Kong Bundy to me.
I may not look like King Kong Bundy, but I'm 10 times the man that he ever was.
So do we have anybody out here that's going to accept this challenge from C.J. Holloway?
You know what? I'll go ahead and get in my damn ring and wait for the little punk to get out here.
All right. Is there a little punk out here that wants to give C.J. a run?
C.J. Holloway. Well, we're back to call to arms. And his opponent this evening.
C.J. Holloway with an interview there.
Bundy tribute.
Open challenge here. He doesn't care, and that doesn't look like just some punk kid. That's the outlaw, Brody Manson.
The outlaw, Brody Manson. This match is one fall.
Brody Manson, you're one big hell son of a bitch. Turn around to my camera here, Brody. You look like you could give King Kong Bundy a run for his money.
Well, King Kong Bundy's a legend in this industry, but that little bitch in the ring sure as hell ain't.
So what are we going to see out of you, Brody? I mean...
Well, I think everybody came here tonight. Y'all want to see me whoop his ass? No, I can't. You want to see me stop a mud hole in his ass? Well, I'm going to take a page out of my Uncle Steve's book. And if you want to see me stop a mud hole in C.J. Holloway's ass, give me a oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, I think C.J. Holloway may have talked himself into some trouble here. This is not going to be an easy task.
Oh, there we go.
Cowbell reminds me, gosh, back in the 80s, I think I used to carry one of them around for a while. Me and Dickie Murdoch. Ha. And them cowbells do hurt. Somebody rings one upside your head.
Brody Manson laying the law down to C.J. Holloway, but C.J. Holloway not backing down. Ooh, strong words from C.J. Holloway here.
Them definitely fighting words.
Yes, they are. C.J. Holloway wants some respect, but, I mean, the way he come out here, I don't know if I'd give him any either. Oh, wow, straight to the face with the bell.
You know, I kind of figured that was coming.
He has just hammered him. He has went to town on him. He has went to town on him. Brody Manson throws C.J. Holloway into the corner and a humongous splash. And C.J. Holloway looks to be busted open from the cowbell already. Man, that started quick.
Yeah, he got him. It's kind of hard to figure the referee letting him get away with that, but hey.
Yep. I don't see C.J. Holloway lasting too long. Already within a minute of this match, he is bleeding from the right eye. And he gets quickly out of the ring to regroup here. But Brody is right on his trail. I think CJ's out of here. He's saying he is gone. Oh, this is going to get good, Bob.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, going up into the crowd here.
And now they are in the crowd here. Finally, the crowd getting a little bit of action here with Brody Manson and C.J. Holloway fighting in the crowd. And Brody's bringing him back up towards the ring now. Oh, right into these lights out here, right into that metal framing. That can't help that blood any. Oh, and a huge boot to the face, taking C.J. Holloway down on the outside. I mean, the outlaw Brody Manson looking really good here.
Yeah, Brody looks like he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does. It looks like he's having a field day with C.J. Holloway right now.
Yeah, stuff like this sometimes makes me homesick.
Brody Manson throws him back into the ring. C.J. Holloway he's lost here. He is bleeding. He's disoriented. The outlaw taking his sweet time. He is enjoying every second of this. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that Holloway's
Huge
in a world of
clothesline.
hurt.
I don't think this has gone the way CJ Holloway had planned it. After opening up with that interview, he is probably regretting everything he has said right now. Oh, wow. CJ Holloway with a spine buster on Brody Manson, and wow, a 2 count. Now, I'm not going to lie. I didn't think CJ Holloway could get him up for that, but he did and almost came away with a victory.
Well, these guys are in pretty darn good shape, you know, if you...
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Nice. Nice moonsault there by CJ Holloway on the big man. And a 2 count. CJ Holloway looks like, puts the knee right into the knee of Brody Manson.
If you're in fear for your life, I guess it's, you won't stop at anything to go ahead and give it all you got.
Yes, sir. CJ Holloway really pulling back on the left leg here of Brody Manson. Another knee to the left knee of Brody Manson. CJ Holloway looks like he's turning the tide here in this match. Another knee.
Uh-oh.
And now CJ Holloway has the cowbell.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Oh, right to the knee of the outlaw Brody Manson. And now CJ Holloway has got this the way he wants right now and takes the knee and drops it onto the cowbell. CJ Holloway gets him up only to receive a couple punches to the face. Brody throws him off the rope and hits an RKO.
Oh, boy, that looked familiar.
That looked familiar, didn't it, Bob?
Hey, baby.
Yes, sir.
Why, thank you.
But will it get the job done?
Yeah, we'll see.
We know Bob has a son that can get it done with that move, but we don't know if it'll work for Brody Manson here. He continues to work on that spot. He looks like he opened up on the right eye there, continuing to work on it. And now it looks like he is biting, is it? Biting at the head or the mark that he put on him from the cowbell. Oh, nice super kick there. Didn't expect that from the... What he's trying to say, people, is when he puts it there, he puts it there. Brody Manson knocking CJ Holloway down with that super kick. Mayaka even went for a pinfall there. But I don't think that's what we're wanting to see. Manson wants to kill him. And he looks like he might be going for a little something here. A line over the top rope and to the outside goes Holloway.
I think he just enjoys dishing out that punishment. You know, some people enjoy that type of thing. I can kind of associate with that.
Right. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And that will take CJ out of the equation. A chair shot right to the cranium by Brody Manson. And now he's choking him with the chair. Brody Manson just having fun again now. Ooh, right into the side there. Chair shot right to the side, the rib area of CJ Holloway, and another shot. Thrust the chair right into the back of CJ Holloway. Well, so now he's hurting on his back, his head. Another chair shot to the head. He is, CJ Holloway is out, man. The outlaw Brody Manson picking him back up. Oh, no. Oh, and a pile driver on the outside of the ring here. No padding. Wow. CJ Holloway is out. And we got the 5 count. The outlaw Brody Manson is victorious here.
That was a great match there. Definitely Brody Manson honoring King Kong Bundy with a victory and the 5 count. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to bring you our main event. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in here. I'm just showcasing some independent pro wrestlers out here. So many of these guys. If you're a promoter, contact me. I'll get you with them if you don't know how to find them. But now we got our main event here. We have the important one, Mr. Mayhem, taking on the Necro Butcher in a steel cage match. Check it out.
Humble, Texas, are you ready for your main event inside the steel cage? This contest is scheduled for no falls. It is the first over the top of the cage or through the door. Both feet must hit the floor in order to win. After I introduce the participants, will lock the cage and be keeping the key. Now introducing first, the challenger. Once again, your challenger. From Hell's Kitchen, New York, Mr. Mayhem. Your champion wants to talk to you and you keep messing up my train of thought. For those of you that weren't here, I successfully won this title when Necro was involved in his triple threat hardcore match. Notice I have the title. But enough about this. I'm going to introduce to you my manager. My manager is the most beautiful woman, not only in Texas All-Star Wrestling, but in the entire world. She is the Virgin Princess, Cindy. Wait, you said Virgin? Now introducing your TSW Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Kingdom of Pain, he is the TSW Heavyweight Champion, Necro
And there we go, folks. Great show here with an end there. The Necro Butcher going over Mr. Mayhem in the cage. Great action. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you would like your stuff put on this show, we'll be doing one next week. I'm going to make sure I announce that when and where. But get with me. I'm Dr. Quack, and we'll see you then.